How many people out there are stressed right now? How many people out there feel like they have had enough? You are now a part of a very large number of people, and we are constantly finding something to keep us divided, keep us in a state of competition, the race for money, the race to be the ruling race, the idea of following the supreme God, the the idea of having the greatest whatever in the world. Why does that matter? Why does that matter? There are so many things that we could turn our attention to. Life is really quick. This month, I'm reached the mid mark of 50 years old. This channel is a part of me deciding to share what I would like a lot of people to find out sooner before you're 50. Um, it's just we're too easy to follow what someone else does. We don't care to see the core of something just long as it look good, or tastes good, or feel good. If you can get any good out of it, you really not do it. But we all know deep inside, and we're running when we're looking for a feel good or an easy way out. But we all know that the only way to get something worth something is worth pain and sacrifice. Whenever you are trying to build your body, if you just want to tone it or you're trying to lose fat, you have to sacrifice food and you have to exercise, which is to tear down and rebuild the muscle. Now, if you're going to do that, you got to do that 100. And one of the biggest things I think you should do with that is to rebuild the mind. Rebuilding the mind is just as important as rebuilding the body. But you have to go through some kind of pain and suffering to reach that point. And the pain doesn't always have to be a physical. It could be just something that you used to have and that you think you need to have that you no longer have the ability to get grasp or hold. It can be in a relationship, a job, or an object, you know. And that's another thing too when we want to put ourselves in a job or a relationship and say this is it. Well, you need something that's going to grow with you because you're going to grow. When I was 19, I thought one way. When I was 30, I thought one way. When I was 40, I thought another way. Here I am about to be 50 and I'm on another gear. So I do know that this 50-year-old me that is about to be will not think the same if I'm blessed to see 60. So for me to tell you something is in stone and concrete right now that I believe would be crazy. So that's another reason when I see somebody young deciding to give marital advice, or relationship advice, and you only been together a few years. If put it this way, at 10 years, you just now reaching the point where you're starting to see who you are as a person in a relationship and the person that you are with. So to even try to act like you got it all, you know it all, and you're doing this YouTube channel videos, been married 5 years, let me tell you how we got our success. Well, you haven't even begun. You haven't even begun. And, and that's just assuming you don't even have children involved because children is a whole nother chapter. But, you know, we have got to find a way to find a common ground as a people and on the planet, not as just a nation, but as a planet. I don't understand. Everyone wants to be okay. We're just gonna put it like that. At the lowest of what everybody expect in life is they want to be okay. That's enough that we got common ground. Everybody is born with the will to survive. We got to figure it out. And I'm gonna keep saying we because I got a lot of learning to do. I'm self searching, I'm searching within. There's a lot of things I'm having to do. I do shadow work on myself. I'm not just doing this channel to, I guess you could say, be seen or be heard. It's on my heart to do this, so I'm going to do it. More people will pass it than listen, and I'm okay with that. But those who do, I feel you. I'm on the journey too. Um, when you have trusted so many people in your life that you thought knew what they were saying, or you just blindly and wholeheartedly trusted in someone, then later in life you learn that you may surpass these people in intelligence. You know, there comes a time where, you outgrow even your parents in some areas of intelligence, not in wisdom, but intelligence. So, you know, just take that into account. And I know I ain't been up to just ramble this video, but I'll be back with more, and I will pick up on my art when I come back. I just had to get that off my chest because, man, we got to figure it out, y'all. So until then, as I always say, peace and love to the planet. I'm out.